beg us to leave. Grubbin Dead says we're almost there. Mellish gets laughter, cuts the despair. Hunting ghosts in the dead of night. Candle flickers, the only light. Evidence gathered, breath held tight. Phasmophobia steals our sight. The journal scribbles with a ghostly hand. A revenant's wrath we barely withstand. Courage tested as we step once more into the abyss, through the creaking door. Okay, Grubbins, we gotta shred some ghosts. You just do the singing, I'll take care of the hard part. Let's get it on! I wanna be the best there ever was, to put them all to rest, yeah, that's my cause. Cleanse them, gotta cleanse them all. Ghost hunting. The banshee screams of sorrow into the spirit box. The demon leaving heat where they tread. The wisp turning on all the lights. Cleanse them, gotta cleanse them all. Ghost hunting. The weary gumble swiftly stalking in the darkness. The Teriacs are never showing up unless to hunt. The Tanza lose the ghost who never slams the door. Cleanse them, gotta cleanse them all. Ghost hunting. The streetcar turning on all the radios from the shadows. The phantom never showing themselves and killing the tunes. The boot dropping the temperature like the beat. Cleanse them, gotta cleanse them all. Ghost hunting. I'll search across the land, look far and wide, release them from the power that's inside. Bliss, changing their appearance. The echo never touching a light or radio. The dark old danger always clenching from their room. Cleanse them, gotta cleanse them all. Ghost hunting. The skier crying in sorrow. The shower full of wrath, clenching fast and often. The poser dice throwing everything it can in the room. Cleanse them, gotta cleanse them all. Ghost hunting. The revenant training our stamina. The race printed silent with no feet to be seen. Oops, almost forgot the forgot. Who does nothing at all? Cleanse them, gotta cleanse them all.
Hello there.
Ghost hunting. I'll search across the land, look far and wide, release them from the power that's inside. I'd shine down every hall, I'd chase every shadow till we'd seen them all. If I was an EMF, I'd beep when you came through. So I'd never hunt a hallway unless it's me and you. All I want is to ghost hunt with you, down those stairs and up past room 302. If the floorboards creak, you can grab my sleeve. I don't mind the chill if you're right here too. All I want is to ghost hunt with you.
Right. All I want is a ghost hunt with you.
If I was a worn-out map of a boarded-up hotel, I'd fold into your pocket, keep all the stories I could tell. If I was a cheap red pen, I'd circle every clue. I'd cross out every do not enter, except the ones with you.
Yeah, I know. We're in ads. We're in ads.
Hello there.
Welcome back, everybody.
If a curtain moves on its own, I'll ask the dark one question: are we really alone? And if nothing answers us back, I'll still know what is true. I was always just a little bit haunted by you. All I want is to ghost hunt with you, down those stairs and up past room 302. If the old clock stops at 302, I'll still keep time by walking with you.
Welcome back from ads, everybody. Yes, I am still alive, despite the reports of my demise. It takes a little bit more than some smoke to kill me. Get the intro going. Soft ending to the song. A little bit of a last crescendo. Hello! Okay, I almost had it. Welcome in, everybody. All right, I'm going to catch up on chat here real quick. I was occupied making myself some coffee, filling up my water bottle, and kind of doing the whole two people dance in the kitchen with Gravette. She was making herself breakfast. Croissant with peanut butter. Croissants with peanut butter, eh? We will. Yum yums. All right, Militia Cat, 130 stream streak. That's crazy. And you've been first time chatter 63 times, and you've checked in 144. So, yeah, I know your streak is a lot longer than 130. You've pretty much been in every stream since they added streaks gave streaks to everybody, and that's crazy. Riley, hello, welcome in. Congratulations on the second. Twins are in the pool. Yes, definitely pay attention to the twins. That comes first. Shadowstorm, hello. Your eyes do not deceive you, my friend. I am live. The smoke could not end me. I am greater than the smoke. And we have sun. I actually was outside yesterday, doing outside things. Hello, Kim Ember, or shall I say, Tenno Mom. How you doing? If you guys missed it, um, Saturday morning, Hey Mom, Play This was playing Warframe, which is a game that I absolutely love. I need to play more of this. New haircut. This is my old haircut. What are you talking about? I got rid of the new haircut. You know, the shaggy, you know, unkempt look. I cleaned up. I cleaned up there. I'm a pretty princess now. Hey Mom was playing Warframe, which is a game I absolutely love. I need to play more of it. And it was fun watching her play it and experience it for the first time. Because I remember my first time playing that game and how overwhelming everything is and absolutely chaotic stuff is, and learning the controls. And they teach you stuff so fast in the game, and then it's just, you're like, how do I bullet jump again? So go back, check out her VOD, show her some love there. She is a phenomenal streamer. She doesn't get the numbers and love that she deserves. Let's be honest here. Um, so if you're looking for a nice cozy place to call home, she does a lot of puzzle games. If that's your jam, go check out Hey Mom. I had a blast. I actually got up early Saturday morning to watch her play. And that says a lot because Saturday is my morning for sleeping in. Um, that's the day that I do sleep in is on Saturday. Then I'm back up on my normal time on Sundays and through the rest of the week. So the fact that I'm willing to get up early to watch somebody, that's there. Then Sunday, monster trucks rallies. No, Sunday I was gonna go live yesterday. Okay. Um, by the way, I'm gonna keep going. Gonk, hello, my friend. Crusader, yes, the mound is phenomenal. We need to play some mound together. There is a lot to understand in that game, and it's all very, very subtle. As what's going on and how the mechanics of that game work. And I have been picking it apart, and I have a decent understanding of how some of the mechanics of that game work, and it is really good. It is really good. And it's good to see you again, my friend. Crusader's another person. If you're not following Crusader, please follow him, okay? Um, Absolutely phenomenal guy. He is the only streamer on Twitch that I mod for. The only one who I mod for, okay? I am not a mod. I'm not a streamer. I'm a husband. I'm a father. I'm a caretaker. And I'm some guy who streams. Well, I stream a bit, but, he's the only guy I mod for. Please, if you're not following him, do so. I mean, seriously, he's a great guy. Okay? Tuna Wing, hello! By the way, Tuna Wing, I love the new epidermal PNG. Speaking of other streamers, I'm going to give everybody their shout outs this morning because that's how I'm feeling today. Tuna Wing is a phenomenal man, a great man in this community. He's in several communities out there. Spooky. I love going into streams and just watching him and listening to him teach the games that he plays. If you have any questions about a game that he's playing, he will answer it. And if he doesn't have the answer, the man will find that answer for you. And he's recently transitioned to a live camera. Oh man, let me tell you, Tuna Wing, I really hope that background is real and not like a digital overlay you got going on back there, because I could see you playing all those axes, my friend. 100% real. Oh, that's amazing. You should see the guitars hanging up behind him. I can't play. I can't play guitar to save my life. I can't sing. I have no music. I have almost zero musical talent. Okay, let's be honest. This man's got some beautiful guitars back there, and I can recognize a beautiful guitar and an absolutely gorgeous background. So Duna Wing, yeah. I'm glad they're 100% real. Good to see you finally using a webcam. You're doing an amazing job, my friend. Absolutely amazing. Shadowstorm. That'll be pirates on the sea, eh? Shadowstorm's also another one of our friends, a great member of the community here. He's a little chaotic, a little unpredictable in his scheduling. Okay, let's be honest here, Shadows. But I understand the reason why. Um, Check this guy out. Okay, go check him out when he's live. All these people may be your next favorite streamer. I mean, they're all people who I enjoy going and watching on the weekends and on my downtime. Right, like this weekend, like I'm a serial lurker. I'll be honest, I'm a serial lurker. Okay, if you ever look in your chat, your viewer list there, you might see me there, and I'm probably lurking while I'm playing a video game or doing something with the family or putting around the house. But I'm there. Um, and if you see me there while you're offline, well, that means you've made it to the elite list of people who I've remembered to add to my chatterino to give me a notification of when you go live. If I'm not there when you're offline, poke me on Discord because it means that my ADHD has caused me to forget or get distracted when I'm about to add you to it. Okay. Thank you everybody for getting my mods for giving me the shoutouts there. I appreciate it. There, Pickles, welcome back. Welcome half back. I'll give you the full back when you get back. But yeah, these are all great people who I enjoy watching over the weekends. So Sunday, as I was saying, I was gonna go live. Um, and there was something in the back of my head, a little voice in the back of my head says, "No, don't do it. Don't go live. There's something that's going to happen. Something that's going to happen, and don't go live." I'm like, okay. I mean, it's more of a pleading voice versus a nagging voice. It's like, yeah, like the universe is like, no, 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 no. Trust me, you don't want to go live today. You don't want to go live. But Sunday I was playing Mecha Chameleon with Make It Rain, Indie Geek guy, Modest Muffin, a few of their friends. Um, we were we're having fun. I actually like I the so when the game first came out, there's a quarterback, halfback, and fullback. Why is there no three quarters back? Um, I don't know. Because you can't get a divide three quarters by two, maybe. Yeah, I totally get it, Shadowstorm. I try to keep to a schedule too. Like last week was hell for me, my schedule. But so Sunday, yeah, Sunday. I got to play with Make It Rain, Indie Geek Guy, Modest Muffin, and some of their friends playing Mecha Chameleon. When Mecha Chameleon came out big time, I was playing with some friends, and I noticed that my photophobia was causing me to have problems when I was a hunter. They originally had like a weird, I want to say it's a shimmering, like illusion effect that helped, help the people hide, and I couldn't see it. We went as far as having like Theo was in my Discord with me and like said, "Okay, come over here. This is exactly where I am. Can you see me?" And I was looking straight at Theo and I couldn't see him at all. 100% could not see Theo because of the light effect that they were using in the game. My photophobia, I've never encountered this before, so it might actually be something I've been missing for a while, but I couldn't see it because of how my eyes register light. So I was like, okay, I don't think this game is for me. Then Brain's like, hey, Indy and I are getting a group of friends together. Do you want to play? I'm like, you know what? I've been wanting to play games with Indy and Rain for a while. I enjoy hanging out with them and chatting with them. So yeah, I'll give it a shot. But I'm not really gonna do the hunter thing because I have a hard time seeing the people. Well, it seems like at some point in their updates, they got rid of that weird shimmer thing that I couldn't see, and I can now see the people when they're hiding. And being a hunter in the game is actually a lot of fun, but so is hiding. So I had a blast Sunday playing that game. No pun intended there. But that little voice in the back of my head that kept me going from going live was accurate. I shouldn't have gone live because I would have ended stream a lot earlier than I had planned. Because my little girl, my sweet little girl, Grubette, walked up to me while I was playing and said, "Hey, Dad, I don't know if you're busy or not, but can you come help me learn how to ride my bike?" Yes. I will stop what I'm doing and I will be outside in 5 minutes and let me say goodbye to my friends and we will learn how to teach you how to ride your bike. And yep, I said to Rain and Indy and everybody there, hey, I gotta go do the dad thing. My little girl just asked if I could teach her how to ride her bike, and thank you for the games. I know I'm dropping out a bit early, but you know this is a big thing, and I'm gonna step out. You have a fantastic day, and we spent the rest of the afternoon hanging out together. She has been learning how to ride her bike. She's actually got the pedaling down really good. She was struggling with the pedaling, and that's what we worked on. We did put training wheels on her bike just to help her with her balance. She was having some balance issues. And then afterwards, because the bike was secondhand, it was missing the rubber grips on the handlebars. We went out to the grocery store and, well, we went out to pick up new grips for her bike and got her bike all fixed up for her. So it's got training wheels on it for her that are slightly off balance so that she's got to practice her balance a bit. Got the rubber grips so her hands don't hurt. And then when we got back, she spent like the next 4 hours outside trolling around on her bike, having a blast. And it was 100% worth not going live on Sunday. It was 100% worth stepping out from the games with my friends to go and spend time with my daughter and have a moment that I'm going to cherish for the rest of my life. And I know she is too, where, you know, I got to teach my little girl how to ride a bike. And when those training and I've been telling her, and I'm gonna tell her again, if she keeps practicing how it goes and we keep shifting the balance on those training wheels, by the end of the summer, she's not gonna have training wheels, and she's gonna be ripping around the neighborhood on two wheels as a little menace and hellion on wheels, and it's gonna be phenomenal. And I absolutely loved it. I loved it, and yeah, it was great. I will apologize for last week. I am trying to get back to my normal schedule. Mother Nature has decided that, hey, if I can't kill you with viruses, I can't kill you with heat. I'm going to choke you guys out with wildfire smoke. Um, when was it? Wednesday morning, I woke up and I could smell smoke, which was weird, but not unusual. We live like within walking distance of a campground, right? So it's like, okay, maybe they had a bunch of campfires last night, which is weird for, a Tuesday night, but all right. And, but I'm struggling, it's thick enough that I was actually, my asthma, which hasn't been a problem for most of my life, it's just very mild asthma, was kicking up. And, um, I was actually struggling to breathe. Like just sitting here, if I took a deep breath, I was coughing and choking, which isn't great for streaming or anything like that. So with the Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, the smoke was so bad that the sky was orange. I put pictures of it in my Discord. When I took those pictures, the sun, that's out my backyard, by the way, with the 8 foot tall weeds that I have to get out there and cut, which I was going to do this weekend, but couldn't because of air quality issues. But when I took those pictures at that time of the day, the backyard is usually in full sunlight, like it is bright. The pavers we have out there are baking hot to be in bare feet because of how the sun hitting it. There's no shade whatsoever. And I took that picture and I looked at the picture and I'm like, it looks like sunset. Like the sky was that dark and that choked up with smoke, and you could see the smoke. Saturday, we all went out to do the grocery run. I'm very proud of Mushcat, by the way, who does suffer from a severe social anxiety disorder, and going out and doing something as simple as groceries is incredibly hard for her. Like it's not something that she's capable of doing on a normal basis. Hey, buddy. Hey, there's a grubbin. There we go. And she came out with us, and she had a phenomenal day. She actually managed to go out and do groceries. But we're driving home, And Grubbin Boy's like, it's really foggy. I'm like, buddy, that's not fog. That's still smoke in the air. Like, the weather reports were saying high fog. It's not fog. It's smoke. It's smoke. And Friday it was a big tease because we were supposed to get a big storm that passed through, and we got the edge of it, and all it did was pull more smoke with it, which really sucked. So my thoughts and prayers and hopes that those up there fighting the wildfires up past Thunder Bay um, are safe. The CNN operators who have to drive the trains through that area remain safe. There is some footage out there on the internet if you're really interested in seeing that. There were some CNN drivers. The CNN is Canadian National Railway. They they were stuck in their engine with the wildfire burning around them. Yeah, CN Rail. Thank you, Melissa Cat. The CN Rail. Um,
Those
and
locomotives are
it
built
is
like
like a hellish inferno.
those locomotives are built like tanks.
They are built like tanks, but you know what, buddy? They're also built out of steel, and when you're stuck in a raging inferno,
They're giant steel boxes.
they
They're built
heat
like
up.
tanks.
Yeah, but they heat up.
They might have like one fan in them, but like that's it.
Yeah. He CNN. Sorry, is the Ministry of Fear. CN Rail. My apologies. CN Rail, Canadian National Railway. I'll have to find the video of it. But yeah, as my son was saying, those trains are built like tanks, and yeah, they are. But they're also big steel boxes with no airflow, and you can't exactly open the window because the heat will, you know, heat up the air that's inside. So they're just going to heat up anyways. But reports say that the conductors and drivers of the train were safely rescued from them, and but yeah, they took video from inside the wildfires, and it is like they're in, the flames of hell. It's just walls of fire all the way around them. So yeah, you know let's keep keep them in our thoughts and our prayers. Also, same with those who are fighting the Colorado wildfires down in the U.S. I know Canada has sent a bunch of firefighters and a bunch of our national our water bombers and so forth down to help fight the Colorado wildfires again this year, like we did with the California wildfires. They are getting bad. I mean, this was the worst smoke that we have had come from wildfires from the north that I have ever experienced in my life. Like, we've had smoke come in, right? Being Canadian, wildfires are kind of a thing. Like, we do controlled burns up north because of how, our ecosystem is, and so how some of our trees work. But the smoke that came down this year was the worst I have ever seen in my life. And the fact that it, choked out the sun was terrifying. It was like living in the Fallout universe at that point. As like, if the grass wasn't still green and it had gone brown, I'd be like, did I end up in the Fallout universe? Like, that's crazy. So yeah, Mother Nature is definitely not pleased with us human beings, it seems, but I am gonna still keep actively trying to maintain my schedule. And I know I keep saying that, and I'm gonna keep saying it because I am gonna keep trying to do it. But yeah, thank you for everybody who's checked in on me on Discord. I appreciate it. You guys are all amazing, absolutely wonderful people, and you know, it's been a day, Pickles. I'm glad it's done. I'm glad it's done. I know you got stuff going on too, Pickles. And on that note, just everybody remember: be kind to everybody. Be kind to everybody, because you don't know what they're going through, right? They could be sitting there with a big smile on their face, but underneath that smile, they could be struggling just to get out of bed that morning. Just be kind. Like, let's just be kind. But with that, let's go see if we can piss off some elder gods. You're really struggling today? Oh, Pickles, you know where my DMs are. I'm always there to listen, friend. I am always there to listen. Um, if you need to just vent off, vent, let me know, and we can put a voice call together off stream if you're still awake, and you could just rant and rave and scream and yell at me. You know that. I will be there for you to let you do that, my friend. I will sit there and let you go off on me and just unleash all of that frustration, anger, and rage if you need to, and you're not gonna hurt me. You're like, I won't take it personally because I know you need an outlet, and you know, I know what you're gonna be if you're. I know what you're gonna be saying, and that there has nothing to do and is not directed at me, and it does not mean in any way. So I mean, it's like screaming into a pillow, but having a friend who's was willing to sit there and go, mm-hmm, uh-huh, yeah. But yet it's not your fault though. Like don't let the world beat you down. It's not your fault. Like the world is going to try to blame stuff on you and beat you down because that's what the world does. All right? It's always somebody else trying to come out on top. And if you let them do that, and if you listen to them, and I know if it gets said enough and they say it enough, your brain starts to go, well, maybe they're right. But you know what? Tell them to go straight to hell, my friend. Be a duck. Actually, you know what? No, Pickles, be a cactus. Okay? Be a cactus. You're soft and gooey on the inside. You're sweet. You're an adorable little thing, but you got those spikes on you. You know what? Be a cactus, my friend. For now. Right? Those things will survive anywhere. I mean, my mother had a cactus, and she, my mother can't grow anything. She has the literal definition of a black thumb. She touches a living plant, it's going to die in a couple days. She had a cactus, and this thing survived her. Well, you're one up on my mom then, because she couldn't kill a cactus. She's killed every other plant that she's ever had, but she couldn't kill that cactus. So you're one up on her. Yeah. So all right, let's jump into the game here, which I forgot to set over here. So we're gonna have a moment of a black screen. This morning has been a bit of a me running around and getting things going. Because oh yeah, that's right. Squirrels are in charge today. It's Monday. The reason why I don't have the game set up properly in OBS is because I was releasing an update for ghost guessing. I added Dead by Daylight killer guessing to it and the new Phasmophobia Ghost, which I was able to get from our friend Nuka Dave. So that I released that a day early just so people can, update their ghost guessing for Phasmo and migrate any custom aliases they have. Not all bugs, Pickles, not all of them, and they've introduced some new fun to the game. Yeah, the number controls, 1, 2, 3, 4, don't work properly because they force the flashlight into a specific spot, and instead of using a separate hotkey for the flashlight of like T or F, right? If you have a flashlight equipped, you can push like the button T or F and toggle your flashlight on and off, right? And leaving it that there, and then having your inventory slots as being 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 3, right? I mean, it's kind of weird because flashlights count as a thing. What they really need to do is get rid of the flashlight and add it as a permanent feature, right? Like every other game out there that has the flashlight as a base feature. Like just get rid of it as a piece of equipment. Add it as a thing. The characters have body lights on them. Like seriously, they have body lights on them. turn that into the flashlight. Let that toggle on and off, right? Like, let's be honest here. Simple fix. Get rid of the equipment of the flashlight. Have an upgrade in the store still, so you can upgrade the brightness of it, and have it as a toggle with T, which is already in the game for the flashlight, by the way. And then give them 4 equipment slots, so they don't have to use the flashlight as one of their equipment slots. Simple fix, right there. Boom, done. Remove equipment, right? Which means they can remove assets, which means they can increase the load time, right? For the thing, they can just upgrade the brightness of your body cam, your body light that you got going on there. Hell, they can get rid of the headset at that point, and the headset camera at that point if they wanted to, and incorporate it all into that one body cam piece. And now they've eliminated what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different pieces of equipment that they'd have to worry about rendering and loading and so forth, and leave the night vision goggles in there as like an optional, as an unlock for later on that you can equip. I know I'm talking. Yes, you triggered rant mode. I know I'm talking common sense there, Tuna Wing, but I mean, listen, I love the game Phasmophobia. Okay, it's what brought me here. It's what brought me to a bunch of my friends, and it has had a major impact on my life, and for the better. Okay, Militia Cat and my friend Dave, we used to play it every Wednesday together and just have fun. I used to play it with Mercy, and we would try to get each other killed with cursed items, and that was a lot of fun. Okay, but Kinetic has got to start thinking less about their bottom line and more about how to improve the game. And I was amazed. Yeah, great. You put in, 1, 2, 3, and 4 to swap your equipment items. That's phenomenal. That's a great quality of life choice. They screwed it up. Because if you pick up a flashlight, it screws up the entire system. And the items constantly rotate between 1, 2, and 3. It's not like you pick up the flashlight and it's like, if that's the first thing you pick up, it's on slot 1. No. It goes to a weird, slot thing. So then you pick up your lighter. Okay, that's going to be slot 2. Your EMF, slot 3. And you know what? I'm going to grab the UV glow stick for slot 4. So you walk into the map, and you're like, oh, summoning circle. Great, I'm going to light that. You press 1. Why do I have my UV glow stick here? The items are cycling through the things like you're hitting the Q button. Yeah, I don't think they learned their lesson, Tuna Wing, and that's what bothers me. I'm going to take a look at the update tomorrow, I think. I'm going to actually take a look at the update and see what they've done. Because they've got a day from the Kinetic Partners feedback to fix the number system. And that's like my big thing right now with this update, is they managed to screw up something as simple as inventory management, like the inventory system, by hitting 1 through 4 to toggle the individual pieces of gear. They screwed that simple thing up. All right, so I'm going to look at the update tomorrow and see if they managed to fix that little screw up. And hopefully they did, because that's a big one. But a lot of the other issues they got that were an issue, looks like they have actually addressed and fixed. They still have issues with the Yuri. Big surprise there. They've added some new lighting effect, and I can understand why they've done that. The lighting effect that they've added has been there to compensate for the version of Unreal Engine that they're using. The Unreal Engine that they're using has an issue with long distance rendering, and when you're on large maps like Sunny Meadows and Brownstone, if you stand at one end of the hall and you look down the length of the hall, it kind of stops rendering and you see outside. And that is a known issue with the Unreal Engine version that they're running. and I believe it has been fixed in Unreal Engine 1.6. But they added a workaround until they might finish the migration to 1.6, where they now have like a haze effect going on. And okay, you know what? That works. It fixes it's immersive. It solves the issue. If we're honest, like, it solves the rendering issue. But I think they went a little too harsh on it. And some rooms that are only like 5 meters across, you can't see the back wall. So, like the light fall off distance, I think they've screwed that up a bit with this new distance thing they put in. But I can see they're trying. Hello, Paco. How you doing? Hello, my friend. So yeah, I'm gonna end the rant there about Phasmophobia, because I could go off a deep end. But yeah. How you doing, Paco? How is the heat treating you? Is it still kicking your butt over there in Greece, my friend? Let's get the game set up right. Search host. Call of the Elder Gods. Bang. Yeah. Yeah, you missed rant time. I'm sorry, Shadows. It was mostly just a rant about, Phas again. Thank you. Yeah, I spent some time yesterday. I trimmed down the flyaways to kind of get the wild man under control and trim my hair. I am back, Casper! 44.5 in the studio. Paco, have you ever considered putting a like a kiddie pool underneath where your chair and Helena's chair is, and just sitting on giant blocks of ice? Maybe maybe not directly, because that can cause necrosis of the skin, but maybe sit on a pool floaty on top of the block of ice, to help keep you guys cool. Because 44.5 is ridiculous. Gasper, how you doing, my friend? You're not gonna make it till season 3. It's supposed to be 32 to 36 with humidity. Okay, what's the temperature outside right now for me? Because right now, I'm sitting at like 23 degrees Celsius in my office space. Outside, it's 21. We're supposed to get storms tonight. I don't believe it. But we're going to hit 25 today. So, yeah. It's going to be a nice day. But yeah, no. This is my normal haircut. I just kind of let the hair grow out. And it's like, okay, I gotta cut my hair and shave it and do with all that. Okay, so it's been a bit, but there we go. I remember what I was doing wrong with this puzzle. I was getting frustrated with this puzzle here because I couldn't figure it out. And then I clued in that I was doing something wrong. That's going to come up to 40 again. Some days it's going to drop. Oh, take advantage of the cool days. At 26, but feels like 32 humidity, so I'm worried. Casper, I don't like that.
I think the statuettes are down there.
Yes, the statuettes are down there. Okay, so with this puzzle, I figured out that if we rotate playing the different notes, we can rotate the things, and if we play them backwards, they go up and they change the rotation. The family's doing good. Militia Cat got a bit of a sore throat this morning,
Mural in here.
but the kids are doing phenomenal.
Interpret it, Professor. What does it portray?
Apparently they used fire to do something.
That makes sense. This is some sort of refinery after all.
Yes, it is. But Paco, I got to spend time yesterday teaching my little girl how to ride her bike. It's one of those like proud dad moments, and absolutely loved it. Um, she's now like trolling around the neighborhood on, well, four wheels at the moment, but I swear by the end of the summer, she's gonna have no training wheels and be riding by herself, riding around on two. Yeah, I know. I'm so proud of her, and great. And she's so proud of herself too. Like as soon as like we taught her how to, I taught her how to pedal, because she was struggling when like one pedal got vertical and one got, the pedals were vertical. She was like trying to like get the bike to move forward, and so I taught her the motion of how to do it. And once she got that going, she goes, "I'm doing it! I'm doing it!" Just remember like yesterday. Yeah, I remember learning how to ride my bike too. Um, I got a bike with training wheels and taught myself how to ride my bike, and then got the training wheels taken off, and the first thing I did was rode into the back of a car. Okay, so this one rotates them, this raises them. So what is this? It was 1, 2, 4, 5. 1, 2, 4, 5.
Right, eventually. Those ruins are actually towers. Stone towers.
Okay. So there's that door there that we couldn't get into. So if we rotate this, we teach me to just kept bringing it to the top of the hill and crashing into the house. Yeah. Oh, it was funny. She almost rear-ended a car yesterday. Because her first instinct when she's trying to stop is to put her feet down, right? But there's the top of the hill that we live at here. We live at the top of a hill, has a bit of an incline to it, and she was riding, and she puts her feet down to stop, but she's not stopping because she's got all that forward momentum going. And I was like, no, remember, sweetie, if you want to stop, go backwards, because her bike's got one of those reverse, you push back on the pedals and they lock the back wheel. So she's riding along, she's getting a little fast, she's got that panel look, and then she goes backwards and stops dead in her tracks. She goes, "I did it!" I'm like, yes, you did. Okay, so now we need to rotate this one that way, I think. To rotate, we want 4, 4, 2, 2. 4, 4, 2, 2.
Just look at the tower. I think I'm beginning to understand how their language works.
That wasn't rotating the tower. That was supposed to supposed to rotate, not lower. 4, 4, 2, 2. Four, 4, 2, 2. I might hang on. Why is that not working right? Oh. Boo! I know why it's not working right. Boo, how is it doing? How's the funnels? How's the nader chasing? Welcome in, Raiders! 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Me big dum dum. Me push buttons in wrong order. Mr. One Ruddy, hello, welcome in. Boo, I spent a lot of time this weekend playing funnel runners with Wizard, Casper, Chaotically Tony. Absolutely phenomenal game. Stupid adulting getting in the way. It's addictive, isn't it, Casper? Oh yeah, we had Grubbin Boy playing too. Oh yeah, playing funnel runners with Grubbin Boy. Oh, wrong way. Playing Funnel Runners with Grub and Boy was hilarious. Like when we first, our very first games was with Grub and Boy and Chaotically Tony. And I think Panda joined us at one point, but he was a blast playing. Like that's not how tornadoes form. Bye, buddy. Can you see our house from down up there? But welcome in, Raiders. Hello, welcome in. For those who don't know me, my name is Grub and Dad. I'm a horror variety streamer, but on Mondays I do play puzzle games to kind of start my week off and help get the squirrels under control, which, trust me, never actually works. But I enjoy playing these games. Riley! Hello! You ate Saturday night, you went back, played solo for... Yeah, Casper, you're definitely addicted. And Boo, what's your favorite part of the game? The twins are finally out of the pool? Awesome! And Riley, thank you so much for being a responsible parent and keeping an eye on your twins as opposed to keeping an eye on me. I appreciate the lurk, but even more so, I appreciate you keeping an eye on your twins and taking care of them first. Thank you so much. Boo, what is your favorite part of Funnel Runners, and have you gone past normal difficulty yet? Also, Raiders, if you need to raid and fade, I completely understand that. However, I do hope you will stay a while and listen. Today we are playing Call of the Elder Gods, which is a Cthulhu-based story game, heavy on the puzzles. So far, there hasn't been any monsters chasing us, but it is exploring the Cthulhu mythos in a different way than normal. Your normal Cthulhu games where you have to deal with like eldritch horrors chasing after you. You kind of explore the natures of the monsters through story and puzzle here. Runners not chasers, same thing. Yeah. Actually, Pickle, yeah, we've been playing Funnel Runners all weekend. Like a lot of this weekend. The fun factor in it when playing with others. Yes! Boo. The panic. There was a match where we played, and it was 11 minutes long, and I swore that it felt like, 30, 40 minutes what's going on, because you're frantically running around trying to find that last bottle of coolant. As some, obscure mile thing comes in, and I don't understand how far a mile is from a kilometer. I know a mile is longer than a kilometer, but it's still, I can't visually, mentally comprehend it. So I wish I could change that bit there, because then I'd have a better understanding of the distance. Slide ranter aside there. But yeah, it was an 11-minute long match. It felt like we'd been playing for 40 minutes. The panic and the frantic running around and searching for that one item is actually a lot of fun. It is a fun... It's a fun anxiety. And I know, anxiety, fun. Okay, is this 4422, right? But that didn't rotate them. So what if I did 2244? No. Is that a 1? 1144? 1144.
I've rotated the I think
Okay.
that's as far as the towers can move.
4411. You need to be responsible not to...
If I play the notes in reverse order, they trigger the opposite effect.
Yeah. But, Boo, please do me a favor. Do your post-stream care. Get yourself a drink. Get yourself a snack. Take care of yourself. And, yeah, again, if you need to raid and fade, I completely understand. You are from the future. Okay, what's this say?
What does this mean? Filling?
Filling? But thank you so much for the raid, my friend. Thank you. I'm now double parked, which I will fix in a bit. Yeah, you are definitely from the future. Yes, you are.
Oh my.
What is it, Professor?
You are right. This stone tower is filled with statuettes.
One of my levels yesterday, I found oil and coolant I needed with... Got back to the truck, put them in the truck, and was running to the back. Oh, no!
For many years, Harry had been haunted by that statuette. Still, he felt reassured to find that none of these held a sphere of black ooze.
Alright, we got a statue.
We're good, Streaky! Yes!
Go streaking, Riley, look at you streaking with a 5-stream streak.
Evangeline, I think we can use this. Evangeline, I think we can use this contraption to exchange items between us.
Oh, wait.
Dumbwaiter, you mean?
Yeah, the dumbwaiter.
Yes,
The dumbwaiter. Alright, so 4 units of black ooze do that. So we get the thing, we fill the thing, we heat the thing, and then we have the thing. So what if I put the thing
The
here?
statuette fits perfectly.
It fits perfectly. Pickles, Funnel Runners is super addictive. It is a lot of fun with friends. It's a lot of fun with Grub and Boy, too. And I want to actually... So, Grub and Boy, I like to refer to him as the... What is it? He's like the perfect van prince. And this game actually encourages a member of the team to hang out in the van to work the Doppler radar if the battery is working. Because if you have somebody on comms who knows how to read the Doppler radar, they can direct the team as to where the tornadoes are coming from. And I think if we can get Grub and Boy to do that, then he's going to be absolutely amazing. It could be. I mean, I would recommend watching a streamer play it, Pickles. I was thinking about playing some on stream. I'm not sure when I would do that. It's not scary. There is no... The only horror element to the game, Pickles, is failure. It is the anxiety you feel while playing the game is an anxiety of panic and fear of Mother Nature itself. It's the anxiety of running around from house and yard looking for the items that you need to get your truck fixed before an F5 category tornado comes by and swallows you up, while at the same time dodging elements of nature like acid rain, hail, smaller tornadoes, lightning strikes, fires, down power lines, stuff like that. Like that's the horror. If I want to say if there was a horror element, that's the horror element of the game. And the anxiety is the frantic searching for the item you need. So if you can keep a calm head while you're, systematically moving from location to location looking for the items you need, then the game, loses that panicked, running around bit. Good. Because Casper, that was bad. That was bad. When Tony and Grub and Boy and I first started playing it, the acid rain was so bad that we ended up failing like a training match because we couldn't leave the truck. Like we would go out, we found one umbrella, but we needed to fix the battery. We couldn't find a battery, so we couldn't get the vending machine working to get the health items. And we couldn't leave the truck because the acid rain was just constant. And yeah, the game is still early access, still in development. It's got some issues, but they're actively working and fixing it. And they seem to be listening to their community, which is really good. So the game's got a lot of potential. I would definitely categorize it as a friend slop game. It's better with friends, right? Play this game with friends. Or play it solo too, but it's Funnel Runners is a lot of fun. A lot of fun. All right, I have ads coming up. Everybody, let's do some words on stream. I gotta find that thing that Ember was using, that Pictionary thing. and get that set up. But let's do some words on stream. Gartic? Actually, hang on. Let me look that up here. Gartic. Gartic draw, guess win. Log in here with... Okay. Can I just play? I'll have to look this up off stream because it looks like there's a bunch of stuff to set up in it. Chat with players. Yeah, okay. It doesn't have like a Twitch log sign in or anything like that, so I'll have to look into it. We'll do words on stream today. Gartic phone. My PC seems to be on his last legs based on the fact I tried to play Overwatch with music on this morning. Overwatch is heavy on thing. What if I hit play? What happens when I hit play? No. That's just playing with people. I don't want to do that. Yes, leave. Gartic phone? No, that's the telephone game. Gartic on stream. There we go. Do that. Twitch. Yeah, okay. I got that set up. Let's authorize that. Do this. Okay. Where's the options? There's the copy link. Okay, let's do this. All right. I'm going to push the add button and we're going to get this Gartic on stream here, everybody. I'll be right back, okay? Let's set this up live on stream for everyone here. New browser, call it Gartic. Do that. Paste that there.
Hello there.
80. Audio. That. Okay. That down. Let's hit start. There you guys go. Iris, hello. All right. It's like Pictionary. They're gonna draw stuff. We're gonna guess. Move that down. There we go. There we go. Boys. Ocean. Play. Waves. See, cool. Table tennis, nice. Joystick. Cheetah. Joystick. Invite. Invitation. Nice, Iris. Crystal. Oh, lever. Nice one, Riley. Wave.
Pull the lever, Kronk.
Wrong lever. Okay, the sound is a little loud in this. Let's turn the music off. There we go. Do that. Look at you guys skipping through levels. You guys are doing amazing there. Love that. Alright, I am gonna bookmark that. Do that like that. Alright, and then let's hit continue. Diner? Llama? How do I spell llama? Ice cream shop. Ice militia. Ow! Eggplant. Elephant. Bullhorn. Megaphone? Trunk? Ivory? Really? Hum? Is it an elephant? Camel hum? Oh, Bart? No. Bone? Monument. That is frantic. All right. We'll keep. We're gonna keep this going when we get back from ads. I'm gonna close the words on stream one over here. That was crazy. I love that. Ads are done. Let's keep solving this puzzle. All right, I think we found a new game to play on ad breaks. Like, all right, so we got that there. Fill. We need to fill, which is 1, 2, 3. No, wait. 1, 3, 2, 4. 1, 3, 2, 4. 1, 4, 2, 3. 1, 4, 2, 3. Who's yes.
It's filling the tower with black ooze.
I love that. I love when the kids get involved. That's way more fun than words. Yeah, Casper, I struggle with the words. I look at the words, like the letters on there, and my brain. So, when I was a child, when I was a wee baby, I suffered some brain damage. And the section of my brain that is damaged is fine motor control and pattern recognition. And I have struggled my entire life with recognizing and identifying patterns in things. I have, since learned to compensate, and I've gotten better at it, but I still struggle a lot with patterns. As for fine motor control, I trained myself to use my gross motor control to a finer degree by painting miniatures. So, words on stream, I struggle with. Words not there because it's not so much that it adds letters as I can't go this, and this make this. Dyslexic, yeah, that's the other thing. I think that people struggle with words on stream is those who have dyslexia struggle with it as well. So this is what 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 5, 3. 4, 2, 5, 3. 4, 2, 5, 3. That. So,
I think it's heating up. That purple hue. Yes, it should be complete now.
I mean, my brain does and does not till after I type it out. And someone's response with Casper's. There's no A in it. Wolfie, hello! Okay, so do that there.
Hello
Okay, so
there.
theory, we should be able to come this way. If we've done this right, we'd pick it up. How are you doing, Wolf? Are you still out on the road? Or are you back home for a bit? I'm doing good today. I'm doing good.
Harry glanced uneasily at the freshly made black orb. He didn't like it one bit.
All right. I think I've followed all the steps. Now I just need to send it to Evangeline.
I am doing good. I'm doing good. You'll be on the road for 2 more days. Well, hopefully
She knows what to do with it.
hopefully they go by quickly. I know how it is, like, not personally, but I've told you this before. I had a friend who did long haul trucking, and actually, Militia Cat's uncle used to do long haul trucking as well. And I know how it is for the people on the other side of that, relationship where they're out on the road for several days
Evie
in a row.
finally held the statuette in her hands, and at once she felt disappointed. Yes, the statuettes were containers of energy, but did that explain her dreams? Her visions? She had to learn more about that lost civilization.
I've got the statuette, Professor, but it looks incomplete. Different than in the murals. The black orb should be lower. Now it looks right.
Excellent. Now you should
That was
be
an
able to
accident.
cross safely. Come on, get out of there, quickly.
I actually went to rotate it and accidentally clicked a button. That was 100% an accident. Okay, so now we're gonna get out of here. Especially when we start missing them way too much, and it starts. Yeah. I think with Militia Cat's uncle, what he used to do is he used to use Waze, and him and his wife, were able to, she was able to see where he was using Waze, and they would have their conversations.
Professor? I'm losing you. Professor! Professor! I can't hear you!
Evie felt a chill sweep through her body. Impossible though it was, she had just heard her dead father's voice, unmistakably.
You have a location on for parents and partners? Yeah, that makes sense. So you can see where you are. I'm glad you get to go back in 2 days. I won't be speaking during dialogue in the game. I don't want to talk over it.
It works! It works! The path is open!
Evangeline? I can hear you now.
Oh, good. Glad you're back, Professor.
I'll be waiting for you here. Once you're out, we'll return to... What the...
What the what?
Professor?
Professor? Go to fun fair type thing as well as celebrate. Ooh, is your birthday coming up, Wolf? You don't have to tell me when. You don't want to. But I hope you have a fantastic birthday. There is no running in this suit.
Evangeline, listen to me. There's someone else here.
What do you mean, someone else?
Stay down there until I tell you to...
Professor? Professor!
Oh.
Evie lingered in the dark waters of the cave, waiting for the professor's signal. A signal that never came. Even so, prudent as she was in waiting, her air supply wouldn't last forever. So when all the noise above finally ceased, she decided to come up.
Professor! Professor, I finally have it! I have the statue...
Well, this is interesting. You're going to have to come with us, Miss Drayton.
Completed chapter 2! We did it!
Wake her up. Welcome back, Evangeline.
Finally,
Thank you.
this is also the story of an obsessive, manipulative, and ambitious man. This is the story of Caleb Bowen.
Wait, where am I?
I'll be the one asking the questions here, girl. My name is Caleb Bowen. I work for the United States government.
Bowen often made that claim, though it was at best a half-truth. Sure, he'd worked for the government once, but that was a long time ago, and he'd been running solo for years.
Do you realize that you trespassed on a site closed off by the United States government? And more importantly, that you were seen in the company of Professor Harrison Everhart. You may not know this, but Everhart is a subversive individual. We suspect he may be working for the communists.
Bowen kept lying. He knew Harry could be many things, but a communist was definitely not one of them.
Communist! Dun dun dun! I decided to get it. Your
I
old
see
makeup
you're
is
not
interesting.
in a talking mood.
Oh.
In any case, I'll show you who Professor Everhart really is.
I was talking!
Your father's name was Franklin Drayton. He and his brother Moses ran a workshop in Benoit, Mississippi called Drayton Motors. He died in a work accident in San Francisco in 1934. Is that correct?
Yes. Could you eat any more gravel, sir?
Investigating me? What kind of...
Shut up and listen to what I have to say. Do you recognize anyone besides your father in this photograph?
Wait, is that Professor Everhart?
Oh, correct. Everhart led an expedition to the Pacific in 1934. Your father was part of that expedition.
That was the only truth Bowen told during his conversation with Evangeline.
Your father didn't die in San Francisco, Miss Drayton. He died in excruciating agony, alone and abandoned, on an island in the Pacific, and all because of Professor Everhart. I bet he never told you that, did he? In fact, every member of the Everhart expedition died or disappeared under mysterious circumstances. Even the professor's wife, whose strange illness was the impetus for the expedition, died under equally mysterious circumstances.
I didn't die under mysterious circumstances. I died in our bed, holding Harry's hand. But Bowen had no interest in telling that part.
So, Evie, the character we're playing now, her father was the genius engineer who built all of the electronics and stuff on the island in the previous game. I love that connection. This guy here, seriously, one, get the man a throat lozenge, tell him to stop smoking. His throat sounds like he's got gravel shoved down there. Level 30 for a pink suit, that's awesome, Casper, that is awesome. And Wolfie, happy birthday. Happy birthday. Sorry, I don't talk over the dialogue in the game. And there seems to be a lot of it, but happy birthday.
How can you possibly know that?
One of my associates was part of that expedition. She also perished, though not before informing us of what had happened.
Evie was in shock and full of doubt. The professor was a withdrawn and sullen individual, and frankly really hard to deal with, but could he also be responsible for her father's death? Despite her doubts, she kept silent, and wisely so. She still didn't trust this Bowen fella, regardless of his claim that he worked for the government.
Now you know the kind of person you've gotten involved with, Evangeline. And the kind of trouble you're in. I have a few questions for you. For your own good, I suggest you cooperate. That platform beneath the lake in the Rappahannock River caves, how did you manage to activate it?
You know what? I feel like being a sarcastic person today. We're going with sarcasm because this guy deserves it.
You want me to explain how to activate that platform? It's easy.
Go on.
You just have to stop being a dim-witted weasel.
I love it. Good
Don't
girl.
test my patience, little girl. You don't know what I'm capable of.
Don't listen to her, Pharaoh. You must have recognized the girl's cognitive pattern, I'm sure of it. She even mentioned a period of amnesia. Just like Peasley.
Hey, that guy.
I hope you're right.
Evangeline had not the slightest idea what those two men were talking about.
Next question. You said a word while you were asleep. Narcotis. Do you know what that means?
Yeah, we're going to keep going on the sarcastic thing here.
It means pompous government jerk with a ridiculous pencil mustache.
You watch your mouth, girl. I'm warning you.
Oh, we're going to piss him off.
Have you heard of someone named Dr. West?
Well, he's the associate of Nurse East, but...
Yes, he's a famous proctologist. Maybe he could help with your hemorrhoids.
You think you're funny, you damn brat? Want me to teach you some manners, huh?
I got an achievement
Besides
for it.
being obsessive, manipulative, and ambitious, Caleb Bowen was also racist. And Evie mocking him didn't sit well with him at all.
I'll teach you some manners, you damn brat.
This is a waste of time, Pharaoh. It's obvious the girl is hiding something.
No.
But there are more effective and less traumatic ways of getting that information.
You're right. Proceed.
You expect me to buy that this old geezer with a bow tie works for the government too?
You'll recall I mentioned that Evie was feisty and stubborn as a mule, and whatever they had injected her with wasn't doing much to tame her spirit.
I like to laugh too, Miss Drayton. Please take a look at this. Do you understand this language?
Even though it was written in those puzzling characters, Evie understood the book's title. Narcotic Manuscripts. Non-linear displacements toward the Great Library and reversible transfer of cognitive pattern.
Tell me, Miss Drayton, what's written in the book cover?
Oh, we're going to keep pissing this guy off here.
Narcotic manuscripts.
Evie surprised herself. Had she spoken against her will? She couldn't help but translate the book's subtitle as well. She was feeling more and more tired.
That's better, Miss Drayton.
Me too, Casper.
Now, open the book. Focus.
For God's sake!
Listen to my voice while you read the book to us. Read the book to us.
You read the book to us. Read the book to us.
What just happened? Am I in my dorm?
She does. Yeah, I got an achievement for doing those things that says it was like a brat. Yeah, totally. That guy, thank you for the streak. Well, we're in our dorm. Again. Anything to interact with? You know, I'd take this crucifix and use it to exorcise their demons by clubbing them repeatedly with it, but I think that'd be a bit sacrilegious. Also, it won't let me.
Oh no, Evie was not in her dorm room. Not at all.
Where'd my dorm go? So is this like a stroll down memory lane? Is this what this is representing? Morphodon stones. Oh, we can go back and forth. Okay. Yeah, okay, that's really cool. So in the first game, Call of the Sea, we learn about the this gentleman here, EV thing that was set up on the island. The loudspeaker system, the lighting systems, all of that was built by this man from nothing but scrap parts that he scavenged from the shipwreck. We had an internet hiccup? Okay. Well, this guy's saying we had a hiccup in the internet, so we'll keep an eye on things. Let me know if it becomes a problem. It could have just been... Oh, there it is, unstable. Alright, let's do... Alright, I'm doing a test on our speeds. Ooh, they are dropping hard. Yeah, I'm running a test on the internet right now, and it is dropping. It's not where it should be, but it's struggling. Yeah, okay, so it froze for a bit. Seems okay for now. It's okay-ish for now. It's not... My internet's not where it should be. I should be getting 500, and I'm getting 350 for download. And my upload should be 250, and I'm at 134. So there's definitely something going on. I mean, I have bandwidth still, but there's something going on. We're going to keep an eye on it. And if it becomes a problem, then we'll have to address it when... at that point. Everything's still saying unstable, though. Authorize. Oh, there was a massive... Okay, I see what happened. There was a massive drop. But it didn't end session. Okay. It recovered.